Hello there, listeners. Welcome back to Bingkai Suara with me, Roy. And in today's episode, we've got a special guest with us from Malaysia, Yuji. His newest single, Delusional Love, just got released a few weeks ago. And if you haven't listened to it, what are you waiting for? Please do, because it's gonna make you fall in love with the song, with the vocals, with the visuals. And now we're here with the man himself, Yuji. Hey man, what's up?
Yo,
How's
what's
it
up,
going?
everyone? Yuji here.
How's up? How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. Like all, and even the songs and all the EPs, everything is doing very, very good. What about
Yeah.
you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm really doing great right now. Yeah, first of all, I'm so thrilled about your songs and like to say congratulations on the release of your EP and Delusional Love. I mean, it's such an emotional banger. I can't even describe it with words. First of all, it's so good. It's so freaking relatable, I must say. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, for the first time listeners, though, I'm sure they do exist. Could you tell us about this song, what Delusional Love is all about? What's the story of the song?
Yeah, sure can. Well, fun fact about this song, when I first started writing it alone, I didn't write it alone actually. I was writing it with my fans. Like I was doing like a TikTok live, and yeah, the process was like basically I'm just trying to write a song, and I was asking my fans like what should I write about, and they'll giving me ideas like since like that time the trend was like the Lulu kind of trend.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll give me like ideas like what about you write something about like delusional, you being delusional towards someone's. So I was like, yeah, why not we write a song about that? And yeah, through the process, like they'll giving me ideas, lyrics and stuff. It was very, very, very fun. And Delusional Love is about a couple, not a couple, but like a girl and a boy who deluded towards each other. So basically, like
Yeah.
they didn't exist. Like the person that they delusional about didn't exist. So it's like kind of sad, but sweet at the same time.
I mean, it happens to us all the time. I mean, we've got
True.
delusional about someone that we expect them to be what we want.
Hmm.
Like it happens. So it's, as I said earlier, it's freaking relatable. So yeah, it's so great. And what a cool backstory. You wrote the song with your fans. And is this your first time, like writing your song in on a TikTok live or something like that?
It's not my first time, but a full song, yeah.
So did you write your full song, your whole song with the fans? So in on TikTok live
Well,
or
technically
this?
it's not full song, it's like 70%. So it's like
Oh,
that's
okay.
quite a lot.
Yeah, this is quite a lot. So and yeah, for the song itself, you collaborate with Brings for the
Hmm.
first time. What was it like for you putting the song together with her, and how was it working with her and something, the process along the way?
It's very, very actually quite unexpectable because I never thought that she could sing. And because it's like how can I say this? Because before this, I didn't know about her that much. I'm sorry, but it's like I know her. I've seen her
Yeah.
before on TikTok, but it's like I never thought she could sing or rap or dance. So when I know her, she was like, "Oh, very nice and very short,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, okay. Let's. She's gonna be the partner that I'm gonna be with in this song." So yeah, I helped her write her part, and we also
Yeah.
put some Korean lines inside there.
Yeah.
And she contribute a lot to like we choreograph a dance together, which is the music video. And working with her is a very, very fun process. And I would love to work with her again soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that there's this particular line in Korean. Wait, what does that mean? Do you know what it means? I
Yeah, I know what it means. You
what
don't
does
know
it
what it
mean?
means. Oh, it means I don't want to pronounce it because I'm afraid I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah,
pronounce it wrong. It means like you know how your beat like beating like doop 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 my heart
Ah,
goes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, like hey, there you go, Brandon.
Hello. So, yeah, I mean, did you guys come up with that by yourselves, or like, was it because you and your team knew that Sabrina's gonna be collaborating with you in the first place, or
No, the original verse is the second verse is very different. But when she was there, so basically it was like we help each other's out, and
hmm,
like we're planning to put some Korean lines, and then we say like, can you try translate this into Korean? And she was like, yeah, sure. She made it like rhymes and everything, and yeah, that's how it works, you know.
that's great. Was that because she does a lot of TikTok in Korean language, or something, like,
No, it was just an idea because she also
hmm,
got fans from Korea. So we just want to show some appreciation, you know, some
ah,
shout out.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
That's so great. And in the past few years, you've been collaborating with so many amazing people and artists. What do you like about collaborating with other people and other artists in terms of how you grow as an artist yourself?
Mm, to me, collaborating with people helps me grow a lot in terms of experience, and we also can grow together, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I met quite a lot of great people in the industry so far, and I would love to collaborate more, to be honest.
Yeah, but any dream collaborations though in the future?
Dream collaborations,
Yeah,
anybody from Indonesia, you mean?
maybe. Do you have a favorite musicians from Indonesia? Or
Uh, I forgot this guy's name, but he got this one song going trending right now on TikTok.
what is it?
Uh, the song called Somebody's Pleasure. I forgot who sings it.
Somebody's pleasure. Oh, is it Aziz Head? I think
Yeah,
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 I think
yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
That guy, that
that's
guy.
that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's great. I mean, yeah, you can try collaborating with him. It's gonna be a great collaboration, of course. uh,
Just the thoughts, don't worry.
yeah, I mean, you can make it happen though, I'm sure. But uh, as a songwriter, you're also a songwriter. Do you remember the first song or lyrics that you wrote for the first time? Do you
Uh,
remember that?
yes, I do. It's called Hard to Let Go.
How to let go.
Oh no, Hard to Let Go was my first song ever released. My first ever lyrics is, I think it was Somebody. It's called Somebody, but it's very trash. Don't worry.
No, I'm sure it's great. But but like your songs, a lot of your songs, many of your songs have been, about love and then about relationships and something like that.
Mhm.
But what about you though? How would you describe love in your own words? That's interesting.
Uh, okay, good question. Love. Uh, to me, love is very like it's very mysterious, kind of mysterious, you know? Like
Kind of
you don't
mysterious.
know until you go through it.
Yeah.
It's like even though after so many relationships you've been through, and then you finally meet someone new,
Yeah.
and then it's always feels different. Like it always feels like, oh, this is a new relationship. I never feel this kind of love before. And
Yeah.
also love is not just about relationship, you know. It's
Yeah.
about your family, friends, and yeah, love is very mysterious for me.
Eh, yeah, I mean it's also mysterious for a lot of people. So yeah, you are pretty much like correct. Like I don't know, there's no right or wrong there, but yeah, definition of love is like like it's subjective to a lot of people. But after delusional love and of course your EP connections, what are your dreams and hopes for the future? Both personally and professionally.
My dreams,
Yeah,
uh, I was hoping that I could be one of the best artists in Southeast Asia. Yeah, that was my dream so far, and I'm trying my best, and I hope I can make it.
You are gonna make it happen. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure you're gonna make it happen. Now, before we go to the last question, I would like to ask Brendan because he's here right now.
Hey, what's up?
If you don't mind, I'm hi man, what's up? You don't mind. Hi, I'd like to ask you like just a question before we end this talk. Like MFMF has been working with Yuji for a long time, and how is it working with him, and what do you like about working with him?
Yo, working with Yuji is great. Like, if you ever run out of ideas, you just call Yuji. He's like an idea generator, especially when it comes to
Really?
songs. Yeah, I just love how easy it is. Just think like the way we work with each other is so
Yeah.
fluid. So it doesn't even feel like work anymore, We just like vibe off each other so well. So it really makes the whole process of making the Connections EP such a smooth and enjoyable process. Like I really enjoyed every single bit of it. Like as much as it's his EP, I felt like it was my EP too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I felt very like a big part of it too, and I'm
Yeah.
just really happy that Yuji came to us and trusted us with the process as well. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say, right?
Yeah, it's so great hearing from you about how your experience working with Yuji. And what about you, Yuji? How is it working with the MFMF?
The same goes to me since like MFMF is like, well, in Malaysia, it's
Yeah,
very hard to find people who love R&B.
yeah.
So when I find out like, oh, MFMF love R&B, so I'm gonna just try working with them. So like we do a couple songs already, and now like a whole project, which is the EP project, and they're such good people, and of course, I love to work with them, and yeah, I hope this masterpiece that we create together like can bring joy to a lot of people.
Yeah,
Uh,
likewise.
I got yeah. Anyway, this might be the last question before we move on to the next section, which is like the rapid fire question. But the last question would be, what would be your message that you want to share with the world, or maybe your fans in particular, or perhaps to those inspired by you to make some changes in the music industry?
Oh, uh, I would say never, never like don't be afraid to try new things. Like because some of the people that I know, they're always afraid of like doing TikToks and like promoting or doing new stuff. And like they always been asking me how to improve themselves, how to do this and that, how to be like you. So this, I hope you guys listen to this advice and take it seriously because it always works.
Yeah, well, that was the last of our talk. I think that was the last of our talk. And I mean, it's been a pleasure chatting with you guys, with you, Yuji and Brandon. I'd love to have another fun conversation in the future. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations on the release of your song "Delusional Love" and your EP "Connections." And I hope we can get more songs of yours in the future. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, if you guys haven't listened to Yuji's newest hit, Delusional Love, and his EP Connections, what are you waiting for? Stream now. And Yuji, can you please tell us where we can stream it?
Yeah, sure. You guys can stream it in Spotify. Just search UG, and you also can watch the MV in YouTube. And you guys also can listen to it in a lot more music platforms like YouTube Music and Deezer and SoundCloud everywhere.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Now he just told you himself, guys. Now you've got to listen to it. It's mandatory. You have to. And also to all our dear listeners, our podcast is just a click away. All right, then I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Thank you for your time, Brendan and Yuji. And until our next episode, dear listeners. See you later. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you. Cheers.